So we can make some adjustments to the graph that Google Sheets generated. If we click on the white space to the right of the graph, but inside the graph's box, 3 dots will appear. Here's what I mean. And then when you click on that, you can get Edit Chart, so that brings up your chart editor. Under chart type, you have the option to choose different types of graphs. The type it already automatically chose was probably the best one, but you could mess around and click on other types of graphs and see what happens. So if we click here and we choose a let's click a column chart. So it's basically the same information, but it's creating bars for every single year, and that's fine. It does show us that dramatic drop right here from 2019 to 2020 was a pretty big drop. It doesn't seem like it would make sense to have a pie chart here. If I try to do a pie chart, it's ridiculous. These are not parts of a whole. It does create a cool rainbow pie chart, but it's meaningless. These quantities are consecutive quantities of incarcerated people, so they're potentially the same person is in prison this year and this year and this year. It doesn't make sense to put them in separate categories. So this is inaccurate mathematically. So let's go back to a line chart and then close out of here. Oh, let's see what else we're supposed to do. Underneath chart type, the next option is data range. Yours should say B4 to C41. Well, actually, I added a few more years. So this is, yes, B4 to C45 is actually correct now because I added some more data since we last published the book. These are the cells we selected before we clicked Insert Chart. B4 was the first cell and C41 was the last cell. So let's go see that C45 is actually the last cell. Yes, so the data is in columns B and C, and it goes all the way down to 45, so that's correct. And I will update the book in the next printing. So we're not going to change anything, we can just click Cancel. But notice that it is telling you which cells it's referencing, and the B column is the x-axis, and the C column is the series or the y-axis, what we're watching. So we can X out of this for now. And let's go change the chart and axis titles. So I guess I am going to go back into the chart editor again. And then I want to go to Customize. Go over to the second Customize tab. So we were in Setup, and now we're going over to Customize. And under Chart and Axis Titles, change the graph title from this to this. I think I already did that. Let's check this out. Chart title. Total correctional population versus year. I think I changed it and it changed it back. So I'm going to change this to say U.S. correctional population. Also under Chart and Axis Titles, click the drop-down menu for Type and choose Vertical Axis Title. Then change the vertical axis title from this to correctional population. So remove the word total. So if we go to vertical axis title, we can just remove that and write correctional population. So again, I'm simplifying it and making it more minimal. Change the color of the graph. Under series, change the color of the line to red. So I can go here and change the color to red. And we only have one line for our data, so there's no need for a legend. Under legend, change position to none. So I'm not sure if it even had a legend. Anyway, I just removed it from the editor. So I have updated the title, I updated the vertical axis. You can also update simply by double-clicking in this. So if I needed this to say something different, I could just double-click there, double-click there, double-click there, instead of going into the chart editor.